Manzanita, Oregon. It's a city south of Astoria of about 600 people. It's right here on a map. Took about 2 hours to get there from Portland. From Seattle it takes about 4 hours. From Bountiful we did a one-way trip and it took 13 hours in a car. 13 hours, but it wasn't all bad because we got some pretty solid views along the way. This is the Columbia River. It's right across from Washington. Those hills across the way are Washington. It's the border between Oregon and Washington. We drove along it for about 4 hours. This is Portland. I didn't get a ton of great footage driving through here because I was pretty out of it. But back there you can see a bunch of pine trees. It's pretty great. The city was incredibly green on the west side of it. It was a gorgeous city. It was cool to drive through. This is on the way into Manzanita. There's evergreen trees everywhere. This part of the country is full of them. It was raining really hard, but we had no idea what was to come. Astoria. It's a city north of Manzanita, north of Cannon Beach. It's a port city. It's right at the mouth of the Columbia River. These ships here were probably headed up to Portland. So it was a pretty incredible view. It's really rainy and windy. This was taken on top of the Astoria Column, 600 feet tall. And in case you're wondering, it's a staircase to get all the way up. Pretty incredible. The reason we came to Astoria was to look for a house. We didn't find it, but it's the Goonies house. It's our house in the show. We didn't find it, but we did see this pretty incredible bridge across the Columbia River. We got lunch that day at a fish and chips place. This was the building. I thought it was pretty cool. Now, coincidentally, the next day, Oregon faced some of the worst power outages in the nation, leaving 90,000 people without power for 2 days. Because of all the rain and the wind, it was damage to the lines. Listen to the rain. I decided this day I wasn't going to waste it, so I packed on some layers and I went and rode my bike around. I was trying to save battery so I didn't get any videos, but I got a couple pictures of the scenery. This day we decided to get out of the house, get out of the cold, get out of heat. We went on a hike. It was gorgeous. The trees, all the green around were incredible in the rain. Made some pretty cool sounds. We saw this big tree, pretty much. It's like 700 years old. It's 15.5 feet in diameter, 48 in circumference, and like 150 feet tall. It was incredible. The video does not do it justice. Today we went to a beach kind of near the place we went hiking the day before. We were going to go agate hunting, where you look for it's a type of sea glass. It's pretty cool looking. We keep some in my house, but the beach was awesome. The running water right here was really satisfying. Here you can hear it now. The beach was freezing. Freezing. It was super windy, but for some reason being on this beach was really calming. Felt really connected with the world. We spent the last day in a little town about 10 minutes north of Manzanita called Cannon Beach. It's kind of just a little tourist town, shop for your souvenirs, get some food and stuff, but it's also home to Haystack Rock, which is kind of what this region of Oregon is known for. It was pretty incredible. The weather still wasn't great, and at this point the power had come back on, but still, it was amazing. It was a great way to finish out the trip.